All right, short-term view for the coming week. Do this every single week where we take a look at the stock market, look at the daily charts. Before we get into that, in this last week we did some really good videos. We always do great videos, and I think that's pretty significant was one that we did on Thursday, where we looked at the tech sector. The tech sector I follow, which has been, of course, moving the market so closely, has in my group has got 80 stocks in it. So there's just a ton to follow when you say techs. There's a lot there. I do analysis on 40 of them, where I show you really explaining in depth the cycle analysis and show the synchronicity in there of the weight that they've put on the market and together, and looking at the dates and price levels that we think that these tech stocks are going to fall to. I think it's really an important video. I've gotten some great comments on it. So also, of course, on Wednesday we did Future Speak, where I do same type of great deep cycle analysis on 23 different futures contracts and the stock indexes. So if you haven't seen that and seen all of our momentum charts, I think it's really important for you to do so. You can see all of our videos, those videos and all of them, plus our rankings and trade setups table, where we look at the 80 best traded, widely held stocks and futures, and show you the analysis on them in long-term, intermediate, and short-term, plus our very popular and very important option bias ranking for option traders. You can have all of that, the level 3 rankings and trade setups, all of that information, plus all of our 250 plus videos for a 1-month trial for $43. All you have to do is write slim at askSlim.com. I'll send you that 1-month trial link, and you're not going to believe how much you can learn from my 43 years experience just by subscribing for a month. Just unbelievable amount of information. I'm really proud of it. So I hope you take advantage of that. And also, don't forget, you're watching this on YouTube, give us a thumbs up to our information and leave some comments, and make sure you become a follower on YouTube, and of course on Twitter also. All right, so now let's get into that short-term view for the stock market for the coming week. I always like to talk about what I said was going to happen in the last week before I get into it, and I do that, about all of the 5 major markets that I look at in the members version of this. And what I had said was that I thought that the stock market was going to move lower on the week, and that my downward projection was around 2,400, maybe down to 2,388. We got down to about 2,406. It followed the pattern very nicely. I expected the market to be down on the week, and it's actually around unchanged on this holiday shortened week. So I don't get full credit for that, though it followed the patterns very closely. And then on Future Speak, I did an update on that and talked about a pattern called a falling 3 methods, or a 3 methods pattern, which was highly probable that it was going to have another decline again. Also, I've had this period of extreme risk right in here labeled, which was right into this period here, and then another one beginning actually out over here. So overall, it's been, I would say that our analysis has been really good when you look at this. We got this 3 methods pattern, which are the 3 small bodies inside the big body. Normally you then follow with a in the same direction, in this case on the downside, and that worked absolutely perfectly. Now, you can see our projection in here. What we expect the market to do is to move down early in the week next week and then recover. So our targets for the week on the short term are the same. In other words, still looking for 2,400 down to about this fib right over here, and the 89-day moving average, which you could see it came down and tested right over here at around 2388. So we would expect that this rally on Friday will fail, and that it will move to the downside and then get a bounce. So we think that still being on the short side makes a lot of sense. And then as we get into this period further out in July and in towards August is this period of very extreme risk. So we consider this to be the period that the top is forming and rolling over right in here. The false rally comes right in this period here, which is a couple of weeks away, and then the decline over here. This period over here, this second leg on the downside, is often much more severe than this one right over here. So we're looking again for, early down and recover next week. Maybe not much change, maybe just a small decline on the week. And then the following week, even another choppy week before the risks then pick up in late July. So that's the short-term view for the coming week, and I hope you have loved everything we brought to you in this show. Don't forget, we have that speaking engagement coming up on July 15th. If you're local and you want to attend it, write to me at slim@askSlim.com. If you want our special link, then also write to me and I'll send you that special level 3 link, and you could check out everything that we do for a month for incredible $43.